Hello everybody and welcome back to the Snapthis channel, and today we probably have the best news for the Snapchat community in a very long time, as I know a lot of you have been asking how to become creators on Snapchat, and today we can finally announce it's being rolled out globally. Hello and welcome to this video. I know you're all excited to find how you guys can become a creator. My name is Carl Langton and today we're going to be talking about that, and we're going to go in a sort of a priority order, get the how-to done first, and then I'm going to talk about a few things that you should know about different types of profiles that are on the application. Now, I've been on Snapchat over 7 years, and this is probably one of the most exciting times in the Snapchat experience, as it's the first sort of step for everybody to sort of work publicly with content that makes them happy, whether that be artwork, TikTok style videos, or just sharing the best perspectives of life. Now, due to the nature of this video, we are going to take it very serious, as I know there's a lot of people out there with questions on how to become a creator, and this is a legit way that doesn't involve any numbers. You don't need insights. I know there's some questionable videos on YouTube that state you need this, you need that. This is a step-by-step process on how to get a creator profile. Now, again, if you're watching it today and it's the first day maybe of this video being released, your country may not have it at the moment. They roll things out globally. You might need to wait a week or two before this gets enabled in your application. And please don't try using VPNs. We tried that earlier on to see if we could trick the Snapchat application to thinking we're in a different country. They obviously know how that works, and that is not possible either. So you're just going to have to wait patiently for it to happen. But how do you find it? So to create a public profile on Snapchat, it's super easy. All you need to do is head over to your profile settings now, and that can be found at the top left of the camera screen. Clicking onto that will load a page where you can find your username, your snap score, your star sign. This essentially holds everything about your profile, whether they be private or public. Now, further down the page, you'll see a section called Our Story/Spotlight. This is a fairly new section, or has had a bit of an upgrade since Spotlight, and this is where you're going to find the Create option. On that button, you'll see 3 dots, and if you click onto that, there's an option to create a public profile. Once you have pressed Create Public Profile, this is where you'll get the screen where you get to fill in all the goodies. That is a profile picture, a bio of 150 characters, and a location. Now, these aren't mandatory, but it's recommended to fill this out as much because this is your public profile. This is what people see when they want to subscribe to your content. Also, with a profile, you have the ability to show or hide your number of subscribers. However, if you have less than 5,000, it will say under 5,000 like this here. But if you have more, it will show the precise number that you have on your account. This is completely optional. It depends if you want to be transparent with your fans or if you want to hide it because numbers don't really bother you. And that's how you create a public profile on Snapchat. Like I said, it's super easy. All you have to do is make sure that the update has been pushed out to your account. And like I said, sit tight because Snapchat pushed this out to the whole world just over different times. Now, something I should mention about this, you now get a button on your profile called My Public Profile. And when you click onto this, this will show you the new black creator profile. And this isn't just for you, it's for your friends and potential fans to see. Now, everything you filled up in the setup screen will appear here, like the profile picture. You've got the bio, the location, and down the bottom, you've got something called highlights. And these are essentially where you can store memories or some of your favorite Snapchats to share with everyone. This next part of the video is talking about the different types of tiers in the creator system. There is multiple different types of creator profiles you can get. Now, the one we just mentioned is what we're going to call tier 1. It's the very basic creator profile. The reason why there's multiple types is because there are other Snapchat creators that have already built an audience, and you've got the likes of OLCs as well, and even the verified on Snapchat. And there's just a few different things that they can do in comparison to just the basic creator profile. Now, for today's video, I'm going to compare this to Instagram as well, so you can sort of understand where you would sit if you use that application. It will make a little bit more sense because the Snapchat profiles all look the same, but there's a little bit of access. So let's start off with the first tier, which isn't really a creator profile. This is just the friendship screen on Snapchat, what you would know as just the white profile that you share with your friends. You physically have to let somebody in. You have to add them on Snapchat before they can see any content on here. Of course, if you have the settings set to everyone, it's a little bit different, but it's not a creator profile. And essentially, the best way to explain that in Instagram terms is you've just set up an account and you've privatized it. So only your friends can view the content that you post on the story, essentially. Tier 1 is what we've been talking about in today's video, which is what we're calling the starter creator profile. It allows you to post publicly and get yourself out there on Snapchat creating the content that you enjoy. Essentially, this again is just creating a normal Instagram profile that's set to public and you can be found through the algorithms naturally. So you're starting off very small, and this is what we call the Tier 1 profile, and what you have is just the basics: highlights, bio, location, profile picture, and the standard profile. The next level of creator profile is one that houses insights and permissions that you can share with other creators to allow them to read and post on your story. This is typically given to creators with a larger audience. Now, I'm not going to give any numbers today because there is nowhere on Snapchat support or they've ever mentioned any numbers. So it's their magic, not mine. Now, basically, when you do get these options, you get way more controls, more things you can do. Firstly, you get insights. This essentially allows you to get to know your audience, what demographic, where they're from, the age, so you can sort of mature your content to that best suited audience. So if you get a lot of kids, you don't want to obviously be swearing or promoting anything that you wouldn't want kids to see, and vice versa. If you get a lot of adults, you don't want to be talking baby talk to them. You can use insights to get to know your fans. The other side of this is permissions. You can allow any other Snapchatter, and they don't have to be public profiles, they can just be anyone with a Snapchat account, to view certain things. You do have to invite them in, and it's your choice, no one can request it, but essentially what you can do is invite people to post on your story, view your insights, and it's designed for more content creators who have managers, who want to keep an eye on the content. And this is typically for bigger audiences on Snapchat. There is no requirements released. It is kept inside Snapchat, so I can't tell you exactly where the threshold is for that. But I can tell you it's going to be a huge amount, and it would fill a decent-sized football stadium. Now that's what I call Tier 2, and in comparison, that's essentially like an Instagram business page that's got a lot of followings. That's essentially what it is. It's public, you've got a lot of followings, you've got insights to learn your audience. So there's a lot more potential when you're a bigger creator on Snapchat. Again, this is an urge for you to try and push to get to this level, because now we've all been given the creator profile. It's Snapchat saying, right, off you go, and the bigger ones that create the good content will earn this type of profile as they progress. So all I can recommend if you want to get to the second tier in the creator profile system is just to make great content that you know people are going to enjoy. The last tier to talk about is the verified tier. Now this is the hardest to get into, and if you do get into this, then well done. You've obviously built a relationship with Snapchat where they've gone, right, this is the real deal. Typically you find celebrities, big Snapchat creators, or what we have, the OLCs, an official lens creator, and those are the guys that make the lenses, and they've partnered with Snapchat to promote their work on the application. Now this is the hardest to get into. There's not a big difference between this and the profiles with insights. Essentially, you get a gold star that sits on your profile and in the chat screen. So it sits as a little emoji permanently there. And it's sort of like a medal to say, hey, look, I am verified on Snapchat. They also have the push to go on to Discover, which is the page where you find all the news. You find a lot of Snap stars on here because they've got the push to put the content on there. But these guys have all sort of stuck to community guidelines to get that power. These creators also have the ability to put a shop on their Snapchat profile. Here's Phil Walton's shop that has his lens theme items in, and you can swipe up and buy items from Phil's profile. It is a good example of how a lens creator has taken on physical products to sell with their lenses. And to finish off our comparison against Instagram, just so you can get a full understanding of what it is, obviously this would just be a verified profile that is well respected on the platform, and that's how you should treat the Snap stars, because they've worked their way up to the top, and well done to some of them that have made some amazing content over the years. But that is essentially the different types of creator profile. I thought I'd add this to the video to sort of give you all a reason to keep creating great content on Snapchat, because I feel like giving us that starter tool, and this is perfect for what Snapchat have done. They've given the starting tools now, and the ones that really do excel will get into the second tier and maybe one day be pushed into the verified section. So all I can say is good luck, have fun with these tools. I will link the support page below so you can find more information, and Snapchat do update this on a regular basis. So if this video goes out of date, at least you've got the link to that page. And I will, in this title and this video only, put if it's out of date, and of course I will remake the video if they've changed the way that you create profiles, because I want to give the most confident information on YouTube about creator profiles, because it is a little bit of the unknown and it's great when you've got some confident news. So that is everything we've got for you on the creator profiles. I hope this video helps and I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new around here, please subscribe and support the channel. And if you enjoyed it, then leave us a like and let us know down below how excited you are for Snapchat creators. I would like to say a massive thank you to John Brown, who's helped me do this video. All the screenshots were legit and they came from his Snapchat account. So we know that this is working, and he's been a big help putting this video together at a short notice as well, because of course, this only came out about 8 hours ago. So thank you, John, for that. And I hope you've enjoyed it, and get creating and enjoy the Snapchat application. And we'll catch you in the next video.